out for the rest of Warped Tour. So if you come down, you should check out what we got. Don't worry, if you're already here, you can just go online and get it there too. We have all sorts of stuff, starting girl shirts, all the way
Having
down.
merch in a band and selling it is the most important thing ever, in my opinion. For every band I've ever done, I've always been a firm believer in never playing a show until you have some sort of physical copy of your music that you can sell, a t-shirt design or two or whatever. If you're in a band and you play a show, whether it's locally or on the other side of the world, and you don't have anything to sell, there's no point in playing because no one's going to remember you.
Unfortunately, playing DIY shows a lot of times in basements and churches, it's like it's a crapshoot if you're going to get even gas money, let alone enough money to justify calling out sick to work on Monday or taking the weekend off.
If you get $50 and you also sell 10 shirts or 5 CDs and 8 shirts or something, that's an extra couple $100 in your pocket that will easily get you to the next show. When I started printing all my band's merch, it saved us so much money. When you cut out the factors of paying another printing company, third party, whatever, for the printing costs, for the blank shirts, for shipping, and then you just have me do it myself, and we would save, $3, $4, $5 a shirt, depending on what the design was like, how many we're getting, so for every shirt we'd print with ourselves doing it, you're making an extra $50, $60, which is, it could be a world of difference if you're on tour.
Such and such band over the weekend, and they're on Victory Records, so we need to make sure that we look good. So I'm gonna go buy a new bass amplifier. So you head into Guitar Center with your charge card and drop $1,300 down on a new cab, and then you don't think about the fact that I'm gonna pay for this cab because for 3 years because I only make $10 an hour or whatever shitty dead-end job I'm doing. So a lot of the sacrifices for me financially came in those ways of gas to get to places, foot in the bill for t-shirts, only because it was just for a general love of music. I had no aspirations to be like a rock star or to try to do it as a living or spend years in the back of a van with a bunch of dudes or anything like that. It was because I love music so much.
The main reason I got into screen printing was because of my band, because after practice one day at my friend's house about 7 years ago, we had just gotten a new order of shirts in, and I was like, oh, I wonder where these come from, how they get printed, what the story of these are. So I searched for it online, and I saw that it was called screen printing. Went to some art store in Providence, Rhode Island that very same day, spent $40 on some little tiny, at-home beginner screen printing kit, and now everything is coming, it's becoming a reality.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Outside the Cinema. As always, your host, Bill by Force, taking you through the cult film world, whether you wanted to be there or not. Everyone likes a good movie. So I, started doing that, watching a lot of, cult movies, and I was like, this podcasting thing seems like it's kind of taking off. So I'm like, I'll give that. Well, I already had a little bit of a background in recording as it was, just working in bands for so long, so I built myself a little podcasting internet radio studio, and 3 million downloads later, it does well. This is obviously Freddy Krueger, Robert Englund. We met him last year. Over there, I think it's the Bill and Ted's one, signed by Alex Winter. Danny Trejo, Machete. We met him and interviewed him this past year. So yeah, we met a ton of people doing this, and like I said, not that I would ever have thought we would have, but hell, I'll take it, right?
Absolutely. If you want to talk about successful from a financial value, screen printing right here all the way. But this is getting you nowhere. This gives me carpal tunnel syndrome. Playing in bands in a life aspect is, 100-fold more successful than screen printing.
It's not that it's about money, but it has to be about money at a certain point.
If I could make money touring with a band, you know, and be able to pay my bills and be able to, you know, sleep on a bed every night and eat healthy food and still do the things that, you know, I want to do, by all means I would continue touring, you know, but right now that can't happen.